Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make Argentinian Churrasco with a chimichurri sauce. Churrasco is basically a marinated and grilled skirt steak, and chimichurri is a garlic, parsley, olive oil topping, and it's absolutely delicious. Now at the beginning of this tutorial, I'll have an ingredients page with all the necessary ingredients and the measurements. So, enough talking. Let's get cooking.
Let's start by making the marinade. Here I have 1 cup of olive oil. And to that, I'm going to add a half a cup of freshly squeezed orange juice and a 1/4 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice and a 1/4 cup of freshly squeezed lime juice. I'm also going to add 1 cup of sliced onion and 3 cloves of minced garlic. I'm going to add to that 2 teaspoons of dried oregano and 1 teaspoon of black peppercorns. Okay, so here I have 1.5 pounds of skirt steak, and we're just going to add that to our Ziploc bag. We're not going to season it with salt right now. We're going to do that just before we're ready to start cooking. Then we'll mix up our marinade and we'll add that to the Ziploc bag, and we'll seal it properly and put it in the refrigerator to marinate for at least 1 hour. You can marinate up to about 4 hours. I wouldn't go any longer than that because the acid in the marinade can start to chemically cook your meat. All right, now let's make our chimichurri sauce. In a mini food processor, I'm going to add 3 cloves of garlic and 1/4 cup of red onion. 1.5 cups of fresh parsley. And 1 cup of fresh cilantro. Now we'll just put the lid on and pulse that quickly just to chop it up a little. Here I have 3/4 cup of olive oil. I'll add a little to the mixture just to get it moving. Then I'll drizzle a little through the top. I realize this is a little messy, so I'm just going to open the lid and dump it in. Here I have 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice and 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Then just pulse chop until it's a fine paste. To that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1/4 teaspoon of red hot pepper flake, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Now just pulse to mix, and there you have it, our chimichurri sauce. So my skirt steak's been in the refrigerator marinating for about 3 hours. I've taken it out, and now we're just gonna pat it dry, remove any black peppercorns that are sitting on the meat so they just don't burn when you place it on the grill. And the same for like large pieces of onion. So just pat it dry. You don't need it to be dripping with the oil and everything. It could spark flare up while you're cooking. Okay, so now we'll season it with some salt. Make sure to season both sides of the meat. So here I have 2 Japanese yakitori grills. I have them on my stove with some natural charcoal inside. Now, I highly recommend you do not grill inside your house unless you have the proper ventilation like I have. I'm just doing this for tutorial purposes only. So once your charcoal is nice and red hot, we can begin to grill. I've cut my skirt steak into smaller pieces just so they could fit on my grill. I'm going to cook each piece of steak for approximately 3 to 4 minutes on each side. After a few minutes, we can just flip the steak over and cook the other side. Again, it depends on how hot your grill is, but it should take about 3 to 4 minutes per side to achieve medium, possibly medium rare. And that's really where you want the steak to be at. You don't want to overcook skirt steak. It can dry out and become tough. So as the steak is at the doneness that I prefer, I'm just pulling them off and putting them to the side to rest. That feels good, so I'll just pull that one off, put it to the side to rest. And then I'm going to move the other piece of skirt steak to my first grill. That one's really nice and red hot, so I just want to finish cooking off this piece of skirt steak. And we're finished. So now we're going to cut the skirt steak. You want to cut across the grain, not with the grain. Cutting with the grain will give you stringy, tough meat. Cutting across the grain ensures its tenderness. I've cooked the steak to about medium rare. It's perfect, so let's plate it and taste it.
All right, guys, here it is. Churrasco with chimichurri sauce. And I've also served myself some Latin coleslaw and some Spanish tomato rice. So let's taste it. You can taste the citrus from the marinade, as well as the parsley and the garlic, the onion, and the chimichurri. It's really, really good. A little coleslaw. That's really good. Very good. Crunchy, refreshing, light, and our rice. A little bit of tomato and hints of garlic and onion. It's absolutely wonderful. Well, I hope you guys try and enjoy this dish. Please hit the like button and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Remember, don't forget, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on anything. And as always, guys, until next time, bye!